Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Digital Mexican bringing you a gameplay footage with commentary. I'm gonna be talking through a gameplay that I picked out, which was my first triple digits here on Summit with the game type Demolition. Now, I'm probably gonna give out some tips as well as giving out some information about me, as this is my very first commentary for this channel, as I am brand new to it and I share this channel with one of my friends. So we should get a dual commentary out as well as some other fun things to do. As of right now, I'll probably explain what's happening over here. Right now, as you can see, I'm using the full Monster silencer and my secondary being the Strela. And the reason for that is because it is my anti-air class, and amazingly, I get pretty damn far with it. As you can see, my perks are Ghost, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Hacker, which are both 3 perks that I cannot live without, honestly. I mean, Hacker I just need because I hate tripping over the Claymores and knowing that I don't have Flat Jacket, plus Ghost gives me the advantage of being what it is, called actual Ghost. Now, a little stuff about me. I am a senior in high school, and I'm about to graduate in less than 2 months, which I'm pretty excited about, which I look over to getting to a community college later on. And then I'm 17 years old, pretty young, but like pretty short for my age, as I am 5'6". Yeah. Anyways, now a little bit more of the gameplay. As you guys might be thinking, like, what is your type of game style, Mexican? I mean, what do you do to get these high kills? As my friends consider me as not that hardcore or that good of a player overall. I don't consider myself as the best, but I just say I have my good games and bad games overall. Now the thing is that, like, honestly, I'm scaring myself as I watch this with you guys of how much I like just spray and just unload on everybody. It's just, I think the fact is that, like, it's all about the spawns. As everybody knows, it's basically all about the spawns, because you need to know where they spawn, how far in can you go into their spawn, and how to keep them trapped. But honestly, what I'm doing right here is completely not professional at all, because as you see, I'm poking around the spawn and like I'm getting in where they spawn at, and that's not what you're supposed to do overall. Now, as you see from this, the main courses of having a triple digits has to really consider on your teammates, the kind of kill streaks that are up, and how good the player is overall. I mean, like I said before, I am not the best Call of Duty player ever, and yet I'm still picking these guys one by one. I mean, I gotta say, hiding behind this sort of forklift is a pretty good choke point. As you can see, that these kids are just coming at me like no problem, and I just like pick off one guy, go back, reload, and go back the other. It's like mauling them. Now the kill streaks that I'm using here are, as you can see, Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and soon to be dogs. Because dogs are, you just need dogs. Because like the thing is, Chopper Gunner and dogs are a great mix when it comes to the battlefield, as most times as people see Chopper Gunners up in the air, they tend to hide in the buildings, but the dogs are there to flush them out, so they have to choose either to get eaten by a dog or get shot at by a Chopper Gunner. It's like a choose your poison kind of thing. Now looking through this video length, I know it seems pretty long as a 15 minutes, but I'll try to keep this interesting as possible, maybe through stories or other things. As you notice, I cut out the Chopper Gunners because they tend to take way too long, but the original footage was actually 18 minutes, so it's not worth having.
Friendly QE inbound.
What am I doing? Oh, just picking out. Okay. As you can see, the AK-74U is a very popular gun in the Call of Duty series, as everybody knows. It's kind of impossible to have like in any other gun. Like, all I pick up is the AK-74U with like something like ridiculous attachment, like a rapid fire or like a grip on it. It makes me wonder, like, why why is everybody using those? I mean, the MPL is just as great, and the MP5K, well, I wouldn't recommend the MP5K, but with extended mags and just like it's more like a spraying weapon, if you really ask me. As I look through here, the shop. The thing with the teammates is like it's all about communication. As I am playing with a party of a lot of my friends here, you can consider it as a clan, but it's like more like a mutual friendship when it comes to the nerd clan. And here I am out of ammo, but you never want to have like guns put you down for your what you can do. I mean, try to make the best of every gun that you pick up. Doesn't really matter, even if it's just a what's a bad gun. I don't know. There's no such thing as a bad gun. It's just how you really use it. Basically, I mean, you can still use a Scorpion with a silencer, and you can still pull off a pretty good kill-death ratio when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops, as they really did make it seem like there's no such thing as a bad gun. As I did use the Scorpion back in Call of Duty 4, and still is what I consider is a good gun. I was back then. I was a Call of Duty fan, but like now I towards more games. Since I think I was a 10th Prestiger back in Call of Duty 4, and then Modern Warfare 2 was something that I didn't really enjoy because the idea of like the scavenger was overused. One-man army was ridiculous, and the fact is that the amount of cheap attachments you can put on your gun and what you had at your disposal. Now everybody can see it as like a more advanced type of it, because I'm still surprised that people play Modern Warfare 2. But the thing is that I don't really like Modern Warfare 2 as the game that it is. I mean, I felt that Infinity Ward could have done a little bit more better with Modern Warfare 2 if they didn't had legal problems with it. Because everybody knew that, like, I know the only patch they ever gave to it was probably the care package glitch, which everybody still frustrates about. But there's still, like, plenty of modded lobbies that, like, that gives an unfair advantage to the players who's trying to enjoy the game. But, like, Call of Duty, it's really, really balance-based, and it surprised me of the amount of people who don't like the game. I mean, the storyline was really good. I gotta say, it really brought out what I really thought of a good storyline. And the multiplayer is not that bad. It's just maybe people are not used to like being fair, as I might say. Because the thing is that like there's like nothing cheap about it. I mean, there's like you can't use your kill streaks to get higher kill streaks. You can't just like aim a gun and just like hope for the best because yours has more strength because it has more accuracy. It's really based on the player more or less, as I see it, of course. Because I know I have a friend who yells. I'm not gonna mention his name, but let's just say he yells as soon because he swears that he shot him and he shouldn't be dead and that he should be dead. But at the most point, it's really based on the player, on how you aim the gun, what gun you're using. It's just really based on those scenarios. Now, blackbirds are very useful. Yeah. What other subjects that I wanted to touch upon is that of how the FAMAS is really used oftentimes. I mean, it's not a bad gun. It's not, but I towards more like the AK-70. I mean, not AK-74, AK-47 with extended mags. That's a really good gun. I managed to use that, and here I am with the stakeout as well. Stakeout I never really liked as much as a shotgun. I mean, I always used the spaz, but I figured out that the spaz is not really that powerful if you really think about it. Because think about it, it takes 3 shots to kill one guy in close range, well, and without a silencer, depending on where the shots go. I know some people could probably shoot a guy once with spaz 12 and just call it good. But the thing is that like when I use the spaz, I feel that the gun is not as powerful as I think. That's why I always I tried the Olympia, and then I was amazed about the amount of damage it does, and just to one person. I felt that the Olympia has more of a feel that you can actually kill someone with it. I always felt safe with the Olympia over any other shotgun. Stakeout, I felt that is just another pump action shotgun, and I don't really want a pump action. I want something that can shoot once or twice rapidly to make sure that I get the guy, and for sure. I know at times the reload has gotten to me. At times I wish I had extended mags for it, but I would think about it and I would just say no, extended mags would have just ruined it or made it even worse, as it's only a one bullet at a time reload. Now we're coming to the end of this segment of the demolition game, as I'm still amazingly I picked up the commando. I'm still scaring myself on how much I can how much I can do damage to this team. We actually hit the point where people start to rage quit because of how organized our team is. They know where to go, they know how to shoot their guns. It's just really based on all that. Now, organization is very important when it comes to a team, as you know who's going there, who's rocking these kill streaks, because it's all about planning out. Now, when it comes to like people yelling and not like making any much sense, as that's what we call our randoms, which I can hardly stand overall, because honestly, people who are incompetent to follow the team, even by like they're just like understanding with each other, it makes me really think that why do people decide to go lone wolf instead of a group? Because always, if you've seen Battle Los Angeles, they never went solo. Even if the guy went solo, his team followed, his squad followed him, because that's what you're supposed to do in war, is to stay together, stay communicated, and that's how you really pull off a good gameplay. I think that's like part of the reason. Anyways, I switched to the AK-74U just for, I don't know, for some reason. As you can see, I have dual mags on the AK-74U, and I have a Python with ACOG. I have no idea why I have it for it. I think it's because like I see people with it and I want to try it out. And I gotta say the accuracy has a small improvement, but overall I would have probably preferred the Speed Reloader, as I have on every Python that I ever have. As you can see, I have Scavenger Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Marathon. Now when I look at this gameplay, it makes me think that amazingly I wasn't using assisting aim, which is a small feature that's supposed to improve your aiming, your lock on to another enemy player a little bit, but you can hardly see the resemblance. But it's rather hard to understand. I mean, at a time after I put on assist of aim, I gotta say I think it helped me a little bit more when it comes to aiming down. Anyways, the game is almost about to end. We have 2 minutes left on the timer, and all I can really give to you is an example of how I went from triple digits. Remember that I'm not the best Call of Duty player ever, and I still would manage to get this. I think one of my friends went 189 and 20 on Nuketown, which was pretty good. Good, I got to say. And this makes me wonder what's the highest kill streak that anyone has ever gone, like in a full match. I mean, anybody can leave in the comments saying what was your highest, the highest you ever gone. Have you gone over triple digits? Have you hit the 200s or 300s? Just leave in a comment below to see what you get, how good is your kill death ratio is. And I think that's it. Yeah, it wasn't that hard, was it? I'm sorry if it doesn't seem like I'm professional, but I ended with 119 with 119 kills and 14 deaths. That's a kill death ratio of 105. So that's still pretty good by my spot, even though my kill ratio is still